You had a 24-hour blunt roller on staff?
Yeah, that I did.
So this guy had no other job but to roll your blunts.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't take
and get me cigarettes.
And get you cigarettes. Yeah. He was a smoking guy.
But I had 20 employees on it like that though.
Okay, so 20 employees. You got the blunt roller. That's one. let's
boat captains, drivers.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Security.
You had
housekeepers.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna lay them all out. We got the blunt roller, the captain.
Yeah.
So the captain was on full-time staff?
Yeah.
In case you want to take the boat out?
Yeah.
And the boat was how many bedrooms?
7.
7-bedroom boat, worth about how much?
20 million.
20 million. Okay, so of course you had to get the captain. Then a driver? Okay. Who else?
4 security guards.
4 security guards, so that's...
3 maids. Assistants. It goes. My my monthly overhead for my household and household employees was somewhere in the neighborhood of like $1 million a month I was spending.
You were spending $1 million a month in
between
salaries.
The cars, no, just salaries, the mortgage,
okay. Your burn rate every month.
I was burning $1 million a month.
You're burning $1 million a month between your mortgage. Did you own the boat outright, or you had a mortgage on it?
One of them I owned outright. Okay. There was a few boats.
Had a few boats.
Yeah.
Right. So between the staff, the mortgage, the cars.
Let's just say cocaine is a hell of a drug. What is that? Chappelle said.
Well, you were like the first hip hop dude to have a Bugatti?
Yeah, I was one of the first people, period, to have a Veyron Bugatti. Not Bugatti. Bugatti's been for hundreds of years, but the Bugatti Veyron, I had car number 4 that was built.
4.
And car number 2 that was sold to the U.S.
You had 2 Bugattis?
No, I had car number 2. It was the second car to make it to these States.
Okay, I see what
Ralph
you're saying.
Lauren got one, and then I got one.
You right up there with Ralph Lauren. Okay. So how much was it?
I paid $1.7 million.
1.7 million.
Listen,
and
all this spending and stuff, this stuff would be cool if I decided to stay working. I just stopped working, and then I got depressed and jaded, and then I really didn't work. I was like, just fuck it.
I'd been to your house during the time. I remember the Bugatti was in the front driveway, but it wasn't just a Bugatti. Like you had Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Phantoms.
On the average, I would have between 15 and 20 exotics.
Yeah, not luxuries, exotics.
Yeah.
So you had a fleet of 15 or 20 cars, 2 boats, a staff of 20.
Let's just say it was success.
A massive house. I mean, you can't say it wasn't fun.
No, I mean, it was fun, but you know what? It was misery at the same time. I mean, I was living for everybody else. A lot of that stuff, it didn't bring me that much joy after a while. It was a costume, man, and it was a debauchery. There was a lot of bad energy in that house, man. A lot of it created by me, but you know, I got into bad shit, man. When I discovered the Hollywood scene and all the cameras and, you know, the socialites and famous girls that I was dating at the time,
right.
And was introduced to this pink cocaine, and it just all went bad.
Pink cocaine?
Like, you know, shit that people don't get, like a different level in everything, even
right.
the drugs. And I lost the love for the music, and why I started making music was, you know, the music. It wasn't the fanfare and the glitz and the girls and the drugs, and it was hard to even get my attention. I just didn't even want to be bothered with the studio. I was too busy, you know, with the broads and with the drugs. And then it became like, okay, now you're blowing your career, but wait, now there's a new part. You're not healthy anymore. You look like you're gonna die. Like, And you know, I still had big, huge bank accounts. And when people would tell me I was fucking up, I would just say, "Oh yeah," and order 4 new cars. You know, and see, I can still do this. But you know, I had a conversation with this guy, Zorek, the other night, and he was telling me, like, you know, to be a drug addict and have all the money in the world, you know, you could kill yourself. You know, most people run out of money first.
Yeah. But you had a bunch of hit songs that were just generating money.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like a regular working person where if they just stopped going to work, they stopped getting paychecks. You were still getting paychecks off all the hit records.
Yeah. And this went on for years.
Yeah.
And then
huge
that
records,
starts to fizzle out, and then you get desperate and you
commercials.
start making bad decisions because you're high. You can deplete money and you can make bad deals and out of desperation, and you're not doing the same kind of deals you used to cut where it was to your advantage. It's really, you're just taking deals that you could get any money out of, and they're bad for your career and your ownership of your rights and shit like that. And you know,
Right. I think you mentioned in an interview that half the cars you bought, you were on cocaine during the time.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you weren't even trying to, you know, talk about the price or nothing else like that. It was
Gotta
just
have
like,
it. Take it.
whatever. That's the sticker price.
100 above sticker.
Even though you probably could have saved 10, 15, 20% off the price if you just had negotiated, you were like, fuck it.
Dude, I was without a care, without, you know, concern.